Welcome back again to Bankruptcy with Ben. In our prior episode, we discussed Forever 21's bankruptcy filing and how it was not simply the first bankruptcy filing, but the second one by Forever 21 in a fairly short period of time. And now, yet again, it seems like this is happening on a daily basis. There's another large company in the news that, according to the Wall Street Journal, is reportedly weighing the possibility of filing for bankruptcy just 2 years after previously exiting bankruptcy. And that is Rite Aid. Everyone knows Rite Aid, a major pharmaceutical company. So let's take a look at this Wall Street Journal article together. Okay, Rite Aid weighs repeat bankruptcy filing. Rite Aid, which is a major drugstore chain, is evaluating options for its business, including another Chapter 11 or sale of some or all of its business. So the article does not give us a lot of detail. It's not known the exact reasons yet why Rite Aid is in trouble. But it's interesting that what happened in the last bankruptcy filing is a group of senior bondholders took control of the company. So bondholders are, in a nutshell, if a company wants to raise money, they're short on cash. So one possibility is going to a bank for a traditional investment, a traditional loan. But what if you can't get a good loan from a bank, you can't get a good rate, or you're tapped out of borrowing? Another way companies try to raise money is they issue bonds. A bond is an IOU. It's similar to a stock in the sense that it can generate cash for the company, but it's different from a stock in the sense that a bondholder does not actually own a piece of the company. They just own an IOU, the right to be repaid. So the company is issuing an IOU saying, here's a bond. Let's say they issue it to the public, $1,000 per bond. You buy a bond for $1,000. Now Rite Aid owes you as an individual investor $1,000 plus whatever interest rate is on the bond. So a group of senior bondholders, so there was a big pool and there were some bondholders who had a high priority in terms of the pecking order of who gets paid. They took control of the company. So Rite Aid remained the same Rite Aid, but the individuals who were controlling it was different. It passed to a whole new team. Unfortunately, it seems for whatever reason, that team has not had the success that it had hoped for. As the article tells us, Rite Aid previously operated more than 2,000 locations and had about 47,000 employees at the time of its bankruptcy filing in October of 2023. So it was less than 2 years ago they filed. After shutting down many of its locations, Rite Aid emerged from Chapter 11 last year, so just a year ago, with roughly 1,300 stores. So they shut down 700 stores, and they're really trying to pare down. But what's been happening? So there's been a shakeup. Walgreens is a competitor of Rite Aid, but according to this article, Rite Aid is a distant third in the pharmacy market, trailing Walgreens and CVS. But Walgreens now is trying to go private, so that's changing the landscape. And Rite Aid has also faced challenges over the years, including, and this is something we've discussed in great depth in our Purdue Pharma series, opioid-related lawsuits, as well as litigation from the Justice Department. Rite Aid reached a settlement with the Justice Department last year over allegations that it violated the False Claims Act and Controlled Substances Act for knowingly filling unlawful prescriptions for controlled substances. Again, though, what the article is not telling us is what changed. A lot of these are old problems. These are not new problems. So why did the bondholders who took control of Rite Aid personally, why were they not able to deal with the fallout of the litigation with the Justice Department, with the fallout of the opioid-related lawsuits, which is one of the things that caused the first bankruptcy to begin with? So a lot of details we just don't know yet. This is just being reported. We'll continue to follow it as we get more details come out. In the event Rite Aid does file, we'll keep a close tab on that, see what happens. Until next time, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next episode.